Tefillah together, tzedakah together, and Advar Torah together is what is bringing us the ultimate solution, the ultimate salvation. Geula with Mashiach. And please God, may it happen right now. Yesterday we asked the question that the Ten Commandments were not original. By the way, I'm still waiting for somebody to point out regarding the not bearing false witness, if there is anything in the Torah related to that, prior to the giving of the Torah. But really, the question is much broader than that. The entire Torah is deja vu. Our sages tell us, Kimu ha'avos kol ha'Torah kula. Our patriarchs, our matriarchs, practiced the whole Torah. We know that by Sarah, as an example, the Shabbat candle was burning from 1 week, from one Friday to the next one. She lit the Shabbat candles. On one of my tours in Israel, visits I should say, we were pointed out that what they think is the area which was where Avraham had pitched his tent, his home, and he found over there like a mikveh built, indicating they kept obviously the laws of purity. We find more in the Chumash about the matzah, etc., the dough. So they kept the mitzvahs. So what happened at Matan Torah? So what happened on Mount Sinai? Was God giving us old stuff, so to say? And what's the difference between the mitzvahs that he did prior to Matan Torah and after Matan Torah? And why was it the giving of the Torah such a big event when it was being practiced before? So my friends, the answer is in one word. The first word of the Ten Commandments, which starts with Anochi, which by the way is not even a Hebrew word. The Hebrew Anochi, which means I, would be Ani. Why Anochi? So actually Rashi also points out that it's an acronym of 4 words. Ano Nafshi Kasavis Yahavis. I, referring to God, I put myself into the Torah. God says, I, the essence of my being, is now entered, is present in the Torah. Where before Matan Torah, my essence was not there. There were some emanations, manifestations, but not the me. I, the essential godly I, wasn't there because there was a dichotomy. There was a separation between heaven and earth. There was a separation between the godly, the divine, and the mundane, the earthly. Where God obviously existed, and where God obviously created, where God obviously created the whole universe continuously. But the mundane could not become godly. And the godly did not invest itself within the mundane. They both existed in a separate state. So when our ancestors did the mitzvot, they did it in a divine manner. Example, the Zohar tells us, says in Kabbalah, that when Yaakov Avinu was playing, let's call it playing, when Yaakov Avinu was peeling the sticks where the sheep would drink, he accomplished the same divine concept that we accomplish when we put on tefillin. But there's a fundamental difference. Those sticks that Yaakov Avinu peeled, they didn't become holy. The tefillin that we put on, they're holy objects. Although the tefillin are physical objects, piece of leather, parchment, written by human beings, shaped and formed by human beings. But it had metamorphosed. It was transformed into becoming a holy object. This, prior to Matan Torah, was not possible. This only became a new reality when it says, Vayered Hashem el Har Sinai. God came down on the mountain. What does it mean God came down? Isn't God all over? But the idea is that God fused himself. God connected himself completely with a finite object. Anoichi, I put myself in the Torah, I put myself in the mitzvahs. The essence of me is what you can connect now. That's what was accomplished at the giving of the Torah. Nothing new, but the new world, the new reality, which will be perfected, completed with the imminent coming of Mashiach.